Good day everyone, welcome back to a new episode of me being a absolute idiot on the ladder of StarCraft 2. So for today I am playing against a lovely ZERG, and to be honest, even though I created one drone already, the thing I want to do is trying to get a sort of, it's called a Eric build, I think. Um, so the thing about this is, the first thing I want to do is get to 15 supply, then create a lovely second hatchery. Then do another gas geyser trick. Build a overlord. I'm gonna set this on the main. And then after that, I wanna create a spawning pool, of course. So let's get that ready already. Let's get that ready. So a lovely spawning pool over here. And now my lovely overlord has popped. So I'm gonna create a couple more drones. So currently I am going for a gas geyser. My lovely overlord is going to the other side of the map. I'm setting some rally points. Yes, this is gonna be my sixth. Yeah, couple more drones. So gas geyser came to life. That's very nice. And my spawning pool almost is popping, so I'm gonna create two queens, a couple of zerglings, and I'm gonna run them to the other side of the map. So normally what I want to do is going for link speed pretty fast, but now I want to go for a baneling nest, and after that I want to go for link speed. Because I think that's actually quite a good way to play against my opponent. So my queens almost popped, luckily. I see my opponent is also going for just a standard build opener. He already is placing his units to my side of the map. So we need to prepare a little bit against my opponent. Also now it's really the time to go with link speed. And I'm gonna create two lovely banelings. Or at least one. I want a second one. So we see over here that my opponent is actually going for a nice harassment, and I see I have supply capped myself once more. So that's actually pretty bad of me. Should have done a better job about that, and also a better job at using my queens to inject. So we want to go for a third hatchery. It's a little bit late compared to what you would do normally, but to say the least, it's gonna become okay. And I'm gonna create a couple more overlords, because I thought I have created, oh yes, of course, my overlord was killed. So me being a little bit stupid, I thought I got this already, but I actually did not. My alarm just went off in my own living room, so I got to put it off real quick. Now some overlords has popped, so that's pretty nice. And actually I want to place a zergling to my enemy's base, also on his third and perhaps his other third. Also I want to go into lair and also create a couple more drones. A new overlord would be very nice. So I see at this moment that my opponent has a lovely third base. So when this lair actually pops, what I want to do is go into Hydralisks. Okay, that's okay. I denied his third. Well, uh, oh no, that's pretty unfortunately. I accidentally cancelled my third hatchery, so that's actually really bad for me. Um, so the thing I want to do currently is at least go for some little upgrades, like evolution chamber, get some banelings up and running currently. This is actually not good. This is really not good. I kind of defended okay, pretty well, because it could have been way worse than how it ended currently. So yeah, at least we got our opponent's third base, even though he got mine kinda too, because yes, I am a little bit stupid and I actually cancelled it. Because my drone was standing over there, so it has nothing to do with actually killing me. Also, I need some extra armor, and I want to go for the rolling upgrade. Also, the lair has been created. Okay, but I need to wait until I have... Okay. Now he's gonna get my third. Okay, some more overlords of course. Actually, I wanna check what my opponent is doing at this moment. And because he kinda got my third as well, I'm gonna create a fourth a little bit faster than usual. And I see at this moment that my opponent... Hmm. Yes. Okay, gonna create some extra banelings because this looks like I'm actually getting some sort of a value out of this. Let's see what my opponent has over here. Okay, this was a pretty fast match, pretty nice. Wasn't doing what I wanted to do, to be honest. I was hoping to get to bigger tech, but I was seeing that, you know, I cancelled my hatchery. Actually, I was floating way too many minerals, and let's see just a little bit how many drones I had left in the end. Um, Not that much, not that much, but at least I won this little match. So lovely. Let's head back, or let's head to the next match. So, welcome back to the next match. And I want to go for a standard opener at this moment. Actually, I don't know against which type of enemy I am playing. So what I want to do is go for a little drone scout while I'm actually doing my little thing. Let's set up the camera positions while we are waiting about my little lovely drone scout. So with this drone, I want to create my second hatchery. Yes, yes. Now we're gonna create one overlord. We're gonna place that on the natural. And I just see, oh, unfortunately we have lost that drone. So, to say the least. Okay, I think that last extractor trick was a little bit unnecessary, but at least we know we are playing against a Protoss. What I could have done is actually try and rush my opponent, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna play a little bit more normal. So, yeah, because we are going against a Protoss, a Zergling rush is out of the question at this moment. Not that big of a deal, but my spawning pool has almost popped. It is a little bit delayed because of myself, unfortunately. And I see currently that my opponent, oh no, is going to rush out some cannons. Okay, unfortunately this is a little bit late. Okay, so what this means is I wanna place some drones over there. Let's try and attack this lovely pylon over here. It looks almost a little bit useless to try and do that. So unfortunately we just have lost this hatchery. Really unfortunate. I was hoping actually this could be a pretty normal game, but it is not. So what is the best thing that I could probably do at this moment? At least try and, you know, with this couple of Zerglings, try to get some damage on the other side of the map. Well, I am actually figuring out on what to do. I think I'm going with Roach Ravager at this moment. Because, yeah, what other option do I actually have? I'm gonna make a slow walk with my queen. My opponent has quite the open base currently. No drones over here. Oh, this is not what I want. Yes, come over here. Okay, that's very sad. Okay, we need a couple more overlords to be honest. Also, I am not that pretty at my injects at this moment. Yeah, what I want to start is of course get rid of those photon cannons. So, now that's out of the way, let's start and build a hatch on this side. So, extra queen over here. Actually, I want to go tech up a little bit. So, what are we dealing with? I actually don't know what my opponent is up to at this moment. The only thing I know is that I really need to macro up before it's actually too late to get anything else. And I also want to go to the other side of the map and try to do a little bit of damage. Even though it's almost a little bit in vain, the least I can do is try and deny my opponent's dirt base. So yes, more drones, an extra overlord. Okay, and now I just see my opponent is going with a lovely void ray. So I'm gonna go with the Hydralisk then, and of course I need a little spore. Also I need some more queens at this moment. Where? Over there. Get that. Oh, we got one, we got one. Okay, now the Hydralisk has popped, so we can create that one with our lovely arsenal. And I need some more drones. I really need to focus on my economy at this moment. Because if I don't, of course, it's really sad. I will definitely lose. And at least get that Hydra speed. Also, I really want to go with for some evolution chambers to get in some upgrades. Yes, and some extra overlords. So this base is saturated. Now we're gonna create more army. Actually, instead of the melee attack, I want the missile attack. Get that little void ray. Because at this moment my opponent actually don't have that much of an army. It's just that I didn't look good enough at what he was doing. So I think Lurker should be good, because I don't see him going with much more than that. But of course, we need to stay vigilant. And yes, I have more than enough income for that. So, how many drones? We need some more drones. Also, we need a couple more overlords. That should make the mineral flooding go away. And our lurker den is already done. So let's create just some lurkers. I'm supply capping myself once more, unfortunately. That's actually really sad. And we're gonna place those drones over here because I want to saturate my main. And I need some more hydras. And some extra lurkers. Also, but for that we need to wait a little bit. I want to go with the hive upgrade. Let's inject. And also, just to be sure, I'm gonna place some spore crawlers over here. Okay. Oh, okay, let's get that one. Okay, this is not such a good position we're in currently, but let's make the best of it. We have some okay income. It's time to get those lurker upgrades and also create some more army. Is our economy good enough? Not at the point I wanna get, or I wanna be. At this moment I actually want to have a lot more. Also, it's really bad what I have done over here. I didn't had any protection. So what? So my opponent had the full opportunity to just evaporate me. Also, what I really need to do is create some overlords and place them around the map, just because overlords can fly, so that's actually really nice. And I need some more army. Let's see. Need some rounds over here. Okay. what do I need the most? I need some more lurkers, to be honest. Combined with some extra zerglings could be pretty nice. How many workers do we have? We need some more workers. Okay, that one has spawned, so let's directly create a greater spire with that. Also, I want to go with a macro hatch. Let's place those over here. Let's see, we're currently at the drone count I actually want, so that's pretty nice. And I have some idle workers over here. Okay, that one is almost done. This one also. And let's make some broodlords. At least. Okay, this is pretty intense. Actually, let's head to the opponent's side. And let's see what our lovely opponent has hanging on over here. Okay, I see my opponent wants to go into Skytos. So we actually have to try and do something about that.
Mineral field depleted. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Mineral field.
Okay, this is getting very intensive. I also need to do some upgrades for
Mineral field
the
depleted.
army I have. Or actually the army I want to create. I also need some extra drones over here. And a extra overlord.
We require more.
Also, some workers can get over here.
Vessel.
Yeah, what can I do?
Mineral field depleted. We require more. We require.
My opponent for sure is going for full sky toss until he feels good and then he goes in for the attack. Even though I actually wanna see what my opponent is doing with some zerglings.
Our forces. We require more minerals. We require more Vespine gas. We require more Vespine gas.
Hmm. No, we're not even maxed. Let's place some overlords across the map, just to keep an eye on my opponent. No way I'm gonna win this. No way I'm gonna win this. Very sad, very sad. Welcome back to the second match I'm gonna play today. Unfortunately, this is what happens sometimes. Thanks for the 3 points, but I really hate it. Ha! So, welcome back to our kinda third match of today. And today we are playing actually against a unranked Terran. So we don't know what we're up to.
We require more minerals.
I hope he is decently good at playing.
We require more minerals.
So we are currently setting up our camera positions and placing the drone that needs to make a lovely hatchery for me at the second base.
We require more
So
minerals.
we almost have enough resources, and when we have, we're gonna create a new lovely hatchery.
Spawn more overlords.
So now we're just gonna wait until we can create a spawning pool. It's almost around, yeah, just now.
We require
Okay, our overlord almost popped, so
Require more.
then we're gonna create some more drones, of course.
We require more minerals.
And at 30 supply, I actually want to go for a third hatchery. And by now I want to go for a lovely gas geyser. So what I want to do is create a big economy, of course, and because we are going to play against a Terran, what I really want to do is create as much Zerglings and Balings as I want on as I can on a decent time. So our spawning pool just has been created. We're gonna still create a couple of Zerglings. And this time, instead of going for a baning nest with the first 50 gas we have, we're gonna save up some gas. Okay, I think we're actually playing against a pretty good Terran.
We require more minerals.
Unfortunately, he is going to pick off my overlord, so that's actually really sad. So we're almost at 100 gas. Currently we are at 100 gas. We're gonna set a rally point for the workers to the second base. And now we're at 330 supplies, so I wanna create a third base. I wanna create a third base before placing down a baneling nest. But now I still wanna place down a baneling nest.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Let's send in a little Zergling scout, to be honest.
We require more minerals. We require spawn more. Oh, we require more minerals. We require more minerals.
I'm supply capping myself once more is not that smart for me.
We require more minerals.
Yes, more minerals.
Metamorphosis complete. We require more Vespine gas. We require more minerals.
So when the lair actually pops, what I want to do is
We require more.
create the roly-poly upgrade. And of course we need a little bit of creep spread, would be nice. And of course I have some Zerglings placed around the map, just to be sure about what my opponent is gonna do. And now we can go for the roly-poly upgrade.
We require more Vespine gas.
But we need a little bit more gas for that.
Require more Vespine gas. We require more. Spawn more over.
So my playstyle actually against a lovely Terran where we're playing against is doing not that much, to be honest. Just trying to grow and expand as much as I can. While at the same time creating enough army to actually counter what my opponent is gonna do. So we are going for the how is it called? The carapace upgrade and the melee attack.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more
So
minerals.
actually just have a little look what my opponent is trying to do over here. Also I want to place a little overlord over here and an overlord over there. And I just see my opponent didn't do any drops, so I'm actually a little bit scared what he comes up with.
Our forces are under attack. We require spawn more over.
Oh yay,
We require
once more did it again. So our upgrades are almost done. So that means I'm gonna for a new upgrade.
We require more minerals. The hive cluster is under attack.
Okay, of course we need to do a better job at utilizing the drones. Now I have full vision of my base, but the thing I also want to do is just creating a little spine crawler over there. And when the time is there, I actually want to go for the lurker range upgrade. And I have more than enough, yes, more than enough resources.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy. We require more minerals.
Hmm,
We require
some more overlords. And we're going into hive tech. That's pretty neat.
mutation. We require metamorphosis.
And I think my opponent eventually is going into vipers, of course. How many workers? We just need a couple more workers, then it's fine.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
at this moment I want to go for a Greater Spire. Upgrades for this one. And I want to spread out some more creep. Also, I want to try and see what my opponent has at this moment.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable command. Not enough energy.
Yep, as what I thought. So what I currently want to do is actually just playing the waiting game. I want to go for a second Spire, to be honest. And I see I have way too many drones over here.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
How am I gonna break my opponents? At least once more again, I'm just gonna throw around some Zerglings. Just to look if my opponent is doing anything weird in particular.
Our drone shack complete. Our forces are under attack. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Mineral field depleted.
Just have a little look over here. Okay, I'm actually slacking a little bit. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's try and get this.
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, I think we have this one in the pocket. Why? Ah, he's giving up. Very interesting match. Although, wanna watch the replay a little bit. Perhaps a little bit later, because in the end, I don't have a big economy. My opponent's actually pretty much mined out, and I denied this base he had over here, even though he got a very big portion mined over here. So, to be fair, he had a decent amount to do things, but he didn't have that much going on. I also didn't play that good. Uh, Wasted too much time to get, yeah, I guess a bigger army, even though I actually crushed it. Because I saw he had a big army over here. So I was like, okay, I want to trade in so I can transition to Brood Lords. And then he tried to attack over here. Got a lot of kills, but I got some drones saved over here. And I got many drones over here as well. And I had this base ready to go. So that was it for today. Thank you all for watching me. And I also hoped you enjoyed this little match.